Hi, I'm Dr. Shagufta. I'm lactation consultant and childbirth educator, and our clinic is HerWellness, which is located in Vijaya Bank layout, Bangalore. Do you know that you can store your breast milk for 6 months? Isn't it amazing? Yes. So let's understand how to do it. So when we are thinking about storing a breastfeed, first we need to know what is your requirement, what is the duration you want to store your milk, and what is the purpose of storing your milk. So first let's understand when we talk about duration. If you are storing your milk, just you have to express and feed your baby, that can be kept in room temperature and that can be safely kept 4 to 6 hours in summer and 6 to 8 hours in winter, where milk can sustain for longer. And if you need to keep it little longer, suppose 1 or 2 days, you can keep the milk in the refrigeration, where you will be keeping milk in the deep fridge. So long term can be kept for 3 to 6 months as per your requirement. You might be having oversupply and wanted to keep it for longer. Once you express your milk, you have to shift your milk into deep refrigerator within 1 hour. That is how you can save and you can secure your milk for long term. Long term storage is needed. Whenever you are expressing milk, your milk has to be shifted to deep refrigerator within 1 hour, and the temperature of the deep refrigerator should be 0 Fahrenheit. That will help milk to get ice form earliest, and it will help to secure for 3 to 6 months. The container which we are going to use for storing, it should be steel container or the glass container. We should not be using any plastic container when we are storing for long term. Other than that, it's very important, always whenever you are storing a milk, you should be sterilizing your hand properly. The surface which you are going to use, it should be properly sterilized, and the container should be properly sterilized whenever you are using the specific container. And when you think of reusing the milk which is kept in the room temperature, which is short term, which we have expressed for, you can directly use the milk from the room temperature and the baby can consume directly. When you are thinking of reusing the milk which you have taken, which you kept for the long term milk, you have to take it out, run under tap water for 4 to 5 minutes, then you can keep in a double boiling method, and this is how you can allow your milk to get thaw within few minutes. If you do not want milk to heat it or use double boiling method, you can keep the same milk in room temperature for 40 to 45 minutes. It will get thaw naturally. So this is how other way you can use it. Sometime what happened, you have kept 1 glass of the milk or 1 bottle of the milk inside, and half of the milk your baby could consume and half the milk is kept like that. So can you reuse that milk? So that milk you have to use within 3 to 6 hours. You cannot re-refrigerate that milk back. So you have to use it, you cannot store it back. The fact about storing a breast milk is one very interesting fact. Whenever you are storing a breast milk and if it is kept in room temperature, most of baby I have seen, they will not be interested to have the milk and they spit it out. It could be just because of they are not really liking to have a normal room temperature milk. They might need little warm milk. So you can make your milk a little warmer and you can give to your baby. Important instructions. It should be sterilized properly. It should be labeled properly. The date and the time, day of expression should be written very clearly, other than you will miss to understand it's how many days you have kept in the deep refrigerator. Always cross check the fridge temperature. If it is deep refrigerated, the temperature should be 0 Fahrenheit. If you are using in the fridge, the temperature should be 40 degree Fahrenheit. This is how standard temperature we should be maintaining it. How to understand that your milk has gone bad? So if it is smelling bad, that is another way you can understand. If it is got settled down in the bottle and like a thick curd, that you should not be consuming it. When you are mixing the milk and it is not getting milk, this is how you should not be consuming that milk back. And if the milk tastes sour, that milk should not be consumed.